Hi, I'm Doreen Ellen Beldotan in Sfat in Israel. Sorry for the attention grabbing, אפילו potentially immodest title of this video, but I need to get the attention of as many people as the platform will allow about the matter of AI. I have left Facebook for the most part. I only put some of the material that I write in Hebrew on my groups because of AI. I just couldn't stand it anymore. The only way that I can describe AI is as extremely toxic ambient consciousness pollution. There's nothing good about it. It's the closest thing to hell that I have ever seen. And I really need to warn people about it. Other technologies that were developed all had their dangers, but they were also useful in a way, and then one had to make the decision whether or not the dangers outweighed the potential benefits or the other way around. This is true even of something like a gun, which a weapon is probably the most extreme negative technology until AI was developed. Even that can have some positive uses. Few and far between and limited, but there are positive applications of it if one is extremely careful. There is nothing good about AI. It is negative all the way around. Up, down, around, inside and out. It is simply evil. The audacity of people to manipulate people's consciousness, their memories, to play on their emotions, to play on their innocence, to viciously manipulate the need for people to connect, to learn. There's nothing good about it. I put up with Facebook's crap for many, many years, with the 25-year-olds covered in tattoos with green hair, a nose ring, a gender identity crisis, being the judges of whether or not the material that I was posting was moral. It was a pretty bitter pill to have to swallow. But the ambient AI is the camel that broke the straw's back. A couple of things that I saw recently that were extremely disturbing is someone who I actually know personally was tempted by AI to manipulate her photos to look better. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it's more than one person that I know. And then once you're in the AI programs, they begin to suggest to you all kinds of other wholly unreal ways of thinking and emoting. The manipulation of pictures and videos of nature. Nature can be very, very colorful and weird and zany, but within it, God has placed limitations and wisdom such that nature stops at a certain point. The people who developed AI are morally challenged people. I'm using the word challenged because other words will probably get this video even more censored. Unfortunately, they're not being challenged by the public. They're not being put in their place. No morally sane person would have developed AI. Straight up. Robotics, yes. Robotics very definitely has many positive applications, and the potential dangers need to be weighed against that, like any other technology. AI is something else. One of the comments that I saw on an AI-generated video absolutely broke my heart. And then I saw similar comments, and I understood that this was a phenomenon. There's a video of something in nature which is unnatural. The way it's presented, it's a little bit off. And it's made to look impossibly beautiful, emotionally, visually. And I'm seeing people saying, isn't God's handiwork magnificent? At that point I said, stop. And I've seen this a number of times. Marilyn Monroe said, it is a person's imperfections that actually contribute to their beauty. So when I see photos of Marilyn Monroe AI tweaked, or pictures of Brooke Shields AI tweaked to be what they think is even more beautiful, what I see is something cartoonish, something plastic. The people who developed AI are not wise, and they do not know where to place the limits. Protect yourself from it. Do not be tempted to use AI for any kind of vain purpose or any kind of learning purpose, because once you're in it, it'll suck you in more. I just saw a WION report about how AI is being used to manipulate the information that's being given out in advance of the American presidential elections. I have no words to describe how negative and how toxic this makes me feel. It is absolutely viscerally disgusting to me, especially when it preys on emotions, especially when it distorts memories, especially when it victimizes people. In fact, it always does. I've never seen an application of AI which was not somehow predatory. Everything about my work is re-empowering people, giving them the tools that they need to get a grip on their mental faculties. AI does the precise opposite. The purpose of my work and AI are at direct cross purposes. And that is why I cannot be in the presence of it. I have made my group on Facebook, Tchiat Malchut David, an AI-free zone. That I won't allow any AI in that group. I have seen Christians being preached to by an AI voice, and having grown up on images, they are susceptible to this, and then they make comments about how they really think and feel to an AI program that has manipulated them on a spiritual level. AI is hell itself. And those who are tempted by it I'm sure that eventually there'll be a way of escaping it. But right now, it is working like a one-way trip to losing all dominion over one's cognitive faculties. I adjure you to stay away from the AI. There is nothing good about it. I heard of another case, and again, I'm hearing it through the internet, through videos, so I'm already a number of degrees of removed, and I can't verify even that level. What I heard was, if it hasn't happened, it most certainly is possible. The story goes that a defense attorney went into court, and he had a whole list of cases in support of his defense of his client. According to the story, the judge heard the first case which the lawyer referenced, and he wasn't familiar with it. So I guess he thought to himself, okay, so there's a case I don't know about, a precedent I don't know about. Then it happened again. The lawyer, so they say, referenced another case and referenced another case, at which point the judge said, this is very strange. I've never heard of any of these cases, so he says to the lawyer, bring me that paperwork. I'd like to take a look at that. It turns out that none of those cases ever were adjudicated. It was all AI generated. If you value your mind, if you value your emotions, if you value your memories, if you value your relationships, if you value whatever shred of political influence you may still retain, if you value your chance at sovereignty, I would adjure you to stay away from AI. Let the AI developers know that their product is not in demand. Thank you for listening.